Welcome to InformOverload, the show where we take the top trending topics on the internet and then make them more entertaining. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers, and to never miss another exciting video, click that subscribe button and ring the bell to join our notification squad. I better see you in the comments below. Influencers, we love them all, whether they're big on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. They put forth exciting lives, and by way of garnering millions of fans online, they feel like untouchable celebrities. That is until reality smacks them square in the face. With that said, let us know down in the comments below who your favorite influencer is, and while you ponder that, let's jump right into the top 10 biggest influencer fails caught on camera. In at number 10, pop-up shop flop. Try saying that 10 times fast. From James Charles to Jeffree Star, we've watched some of YouTube's biggest beauty vloggers not only start their own makeup lines, but open brick and mortar stores to thousands of screaming fans. For Nikita Dragon though, she unfortunately caught the moment where she showed up with more people than were actually waiting for her store to open. A lot of this failure of a launching event came because her fans were confused as to what exactly she would be selling. Before the store even opened, she only had 3 products available on her store, leaving many wondering if that's all that would be in there. To make matters worse, she even photoshopped her poster onto the TV in a photo she took outside of the store, which fans online spotted immediately once looking at the reflection on a nearby store window. In at number 9, the Floss Fail. Not even gonna try.
Baby, show me what you got. Show me what, just move. If you got no, just move. It's all I want to see, some movement. I'm not seeing enough movement. Oh my God.
This video will still be one of the funniest things in the world to me. I don't know what brilliant executive thought this would be a good idea, but man, did they ever misread this opportunity. First of all, you're trying to get a bunch of New Yorkers who have been standing in the rain for hours to dance. Oh, that's a lot. And that was their first mistake. And then secondly, they have a man famous for playing a video game most of them have never heard of, doing a dance that is perhaps the most cringe-worthy dance since the Macarena. The end result is a wet ninja on live television dancing alone while yelling, "I'm not seeing enough movement." In at number 8, the chair girl.
I'm 680 News' Momin Qureshi outside Old City Hall, where the woman simply known as Chair Girl made another appearance to reach a resolution to her case.
And one of the most shocking fails caught on camera, we have this 19-year-old Instagram influencer. Marcella was looking to get some clout, and boy oh boy did she get that, along with being asked to plead guilty to mischief. She may have started as a micro-influencer on Instagram, but after this dangerous stunt, she made headlines across all major news outlets. At first the video was a mystery, just a woman standing on a condo balcony tossing a chair onto a nearby highway. Sounds like a song. And as time went on though, and the woman was properly identified, it didn't take long for this fail caught on camera to plummet what little career she had. In at number 7, connect with Kendall. Some of these won't be all caught in the sense of they didn't know they were being filmed, but that kinda makes things that much more satisfying to watch, knowing that they produced a specific piece of content for one purpose only to completely fail with their fan bases. Just as good for this list. Kendall Jenner is a shining example of repeatedly doing this. First it was her Pepsi campaign where she believed she could solve racism with a sugary beverage. Then we had all of this lead up to another big video that everyone in her family couldn't believe she was doing. Her mom Chris tweeted something to the effect of Kendall is being so brave and vulnerable for embarking on her latest project. Fans were wondering if she was going to address bullying or depression, but nope, she was just announcing her new deal with skincare company Proactive. Yuck. Turns out her raw story was all about how she didn't have perfect skin.
There definitely is an ending, and there definitely is a solution for you. For me, I can honestly say that the magic was Proactive.
In at number 6, the Fiverr Fail. Fiverr, the site where if you need to find an online designer for your website or someone to make you a logo, it'll definitely cost more than $5. But as PewDiePie found out, you can definitely still get some things done for $5, including months of backlash from mainstream media. Back in 2017, Felix got himself into some hot water after he paid a couple of dudes from Sri Lanka to hold up an anti-Semitic sign. His point was that you could get a lot of things done on this platform for very cheap, but I suppose he was not ready himself when he got the finished product. Time to hit review. This one video led to PewDiePie being dropped by both Disney and Google that had set up deals with the YouTuber not too long before this all went down. In at number 5, TanaCon.
Greek check-in line. This is crazy.
There too.
What? So you end up right here, but you start way back here.
Now being dubbed Disaster Con, it was Tana Mongeau's attempt to create her own VidCon that inadvertently flooded the internet with tons of tea on this influencer's flop. After making a video ranting about how Tana was done with VidCon, she promptly started working on her own version. Although she soon realized just how difficult it is to plan an event this big. Tana had booked out a 5,000 person venue, but to much of her surprise, 20,000 people showed up. As you can imagine, it was an absolute disaster that was recorded the entire time. Fans were supposed to get cool gift bags that turned out to be bags filled with stickers and condoms, and many of those who had paid extra for VIP tickets to meet their favorite YouTubers were disappointed to find out that they also had to register first online to do so. That's not that smart. And ultimately, after only 6 hours of the event, it was shut down due to overcrowding. Big L on that one. In at number 4, Logan's Pink Eye.
But Facebook is actually inactive. Your Facebook account is inactive.
Why are you about to call me out live like that? What are you doing?
But you
Influencers are often very comfortable in front of the camera, but few can actually nail a live interview aired on television. Logan Paul by far has some of the best live TV moments where his troll humor just doesn't translate. And while on Fox Business, he was called out about his Facebook being inactive, for which he didn't really have an answer for. And it was a small moment, but one that threw him off his game for the remainder of the interview, really. He also oddly said on live TV that he had pink eye and that his career was done. Words of advice: you don't need to tell us you have pink eye, we can see it. And if we can see it, you shouldn't be out in the public, bro.
Like, I'm definitely going downhill from here.
Did that make you nervous?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm terrified. I think it's the beginning of the end.
Come on.
I also have pink eye.
In at number 3, Rawvana.
Llevo aquí más de un mes, pues no aquí, pero sí en Asia, fue a Japón, fue a yo no sé.
What's worse than listening to a vegan tell you about how great they feel is following someone that's famous for that. Rawvana Mendoza, who goes by the name Rawvana on YouTube, was famous for her vegan recipes and routines. She often preached how terrific the diet made her feel, which excited her legion of vegan fans. Unfortunately, she was pulling one over on those loyal followers. Her messaging is all about revealing your authentic self and urging her fans to eat fruits and veggies only. Yet when another vlogging friend posted a video of herself eating with the raw vegan, fans were quick to spot a bunch of fish on the plate in front of her. It was a huge fail that lost her many fans, along with angering those who already don't like vegans. Way to go. In at number 2, Photoshop failure. When you become famous for being a travel blogger, people are watching because they want to see an authentic experience in whatever country you're currently visiting. I've watched travel vlogs to learn more about certain countries, but the Instagram travel vlogger feels like nothing more than a chance to promote some products with maybe a unique background behind you. Like Paris. At least you'd hope the background is unique. For travel blogger Johanna Emma Olsen though, she decided that organic photos weren't the best way to go. After getting an awful seat at a restaurant, Johanna was upset with the scenery behind her in this photo and therefore decided to Photoshop her own. A sneaky tactic that would have gone unseen if there weren't for so many people on the internet that know what Photoshop is. Like, does this girl think the rest of the world is living under a rock? I mean, and it wasn't just one photo though. She also placed herself over a bridge that she never actually physically took photos at. And all this influencer fail did was show us just how inauthentic Instagram can truly be. Last but not least, in our number 1 spot, Casey Neistat. It's K-pop!
No.
Yeah,
we were
just
trying
ketchup.
to do a serious thing here, and this is not funny. Do not be, that's ketchup. Do not be upset. There are children watching. That was not funny. That's totally uncool.
Oh, we were just doing a rude.
Teaming up with Fox News, Casey and his brother were attempting to show them how easy it was for thieves to steal bikes in New York City. Casey, thinking it would be fun to prank the on-street host, ended up really making a fool out of himself on live television. And when his brother started using the saw to break the chain around the bike used in the example, Casey shot ketchup onto the ground and dropped as if his neck had been sliced. And when no one was laughing and the woman interviewing them began freaking out, he quickly had to stand up, dust himself off, and apologize. It was cringe, bro. Super bruh cringe. English me, speak it good. Now before I leave you, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled Top 10 Child Influencers That Make More Money Than Their Parents. Trudette says, top 10 ways to depress the hell out of me. I think something shot out of my nose when I read that. Great video idea, I'm gonna get started on that one next. Via K says, at least they don't need to steal mommy's shopping cart now. This is straight facts. I bet their parents are kind of relieved they don't have to work anymore. Hannah Fideku says, almost all the kids here are gamers. Maybe I should turn into a professional gamer. Yo, I was thinking the exact same thing. Fortnite? let's do it. Denise Flick says, I love IO even if this clown narrates the video. I'm a comedian, so thank you for thinking I'm as funny as a clown. Much love to your hate. Lisa says, you're the Bacon King, right? You're from Canada. Which bacon do you prefer? Bacon Overlord, thank you. Yes, I'm from Canada, and despite the rumors, not all Canadians love Canadian bacon. I actually hate pea meal, but I love maple flavor bacon, which feels more Canadian to me. And that has been the top 10 biggest influencer fails caught on camera. Thank you for watching Inform Overload, and if you enjoyed this video, show some love by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, if you find any cool stories and you want us to cover them, make sure you send the link in a DM to our Instagram page at InformOverload. If we like it, you may just see your story on our channel. Plus, leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on this list, and for more videos like this one, click that playlist on the side of the screen, or else they won't let me leave this box. From IO, my name is Johnny Rogers, and until next time, take care.